Let's begin our countdown in the Division III State Championship, where Darius is cooking up three Steubenville defenders like he's chefing a fish fry. Check this out again. He spins away from the first, crosses up another, then elevates over a third to help Trotwood Madison take the crown. Top Cut 9 begins with a rare highlight from Hilliard Bradley in the D1 title game, but Will Mojica will bury the first three of the night for the Jaguars. Princeton, though, goes fast, breaking off the bucket. Amir Gill answering at the other end just before the first quarter horn as the Vikings win their first championship in blowout fashion. Marion Local made it to the D6 final for the second straight year and will get a huge block right there from Brennan Hess, igniting the break as it falls in the lap of Grant Kremer, who goes coast to coast for the hoop. One more look at the block by Hess on the game MVP Ryan Zeigler, leading to a Flyer stampede in a thrilling overtime decision against champion, the Highland Hawks. Final Four action at the Nutter Center. First state appearance for Hillsdale started strong. Kael Lewis, no stranger to state competition on the football field, jumps the passing lane and he's headed the other way. Full 360 on the break for the slick Falcons bucket. The junior finished the game with a 23-point double-double, collecting 4 steals as well as he leads Hillsdale against eventual D7 runner-up, Kalida. Lutheran East made some history while sophomore Dylan Zeigler made some jaws drop, breezing by the defender for the two-handed flush to help take the Division V crown and a state record 4th straight title for the Lou. As we crack the top 5, we showcase the state's 6th all-time scoring leader, and you can see why right here. Elwer, a crazy step-back 3, splashing the triple right in front of the St. John's bench. Blue Jays were the only team to finish the season undefeated at 29-0. Elwer had 28, finishing with nearly 2,800 during his historic career. We're running a 2-for-1 special on Xavier Williams' buckets in Massillon's Final Four win over Lima Senior, finishing a tough contested layup right there for your first cut, but he saves the juiciest for your seconds. Off of the still, Jadis Thigpen will serve up a sweet no-look dish, and Williams adds the spice. Proof the Tigers love pepper, but they hate cinnamon, sending Massillon to their first state final in nearly a century. Hoban taking on Steubenville in the Division III semifinals. Help side defense will turn into a theft here for Santino Haney. He's going to push the pace for the Big Red to the other end, setting up this nifty around-the-back dime for the Landon Bowers bucket. Check him out as he looks off the defender and everything. Slick feed. Steubenville would make their first state final in 74 years. Time's winding down in the D2 championship tie game, and Jacob Mudhane gets out ahead of the pack for Westerville North, but he gets hocked down by Xavier Williams with the emphatic block to force overtime against the defending champs. Massillon would go on to win the program's first ever basketball title thanks to this defensive heroic from the 6-foot junior guard. But at number 1, it's the play of the tournament. Trotwood Madison's got the basketball. They're down by 3, just 10 seconds to go. Jacarius Reeves had a huge night, but he'll step back and miss this game-tying 3, saved back in bounds right to Darius Dennis. He steps into the corner with the onions. State number 1, Toledo Central Catholic led by 10 in the 4th, but Dennis snatches victory right out of the clutches of defeat with his one shining moment, and your top cut from the boys' state championships. I don't think there's any arguing my number 1 selection this week, and if you were there, you understand kind of the magnitude and just how exciting it was for that Trotwood Madison comeback. But that's not for me to decide. Get the chatter going right now down in the comment section. Let me know what you think should be the top cut from the boys' state championships.